Let's go. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. My name is Epaminondas. I'm host here on TNT. TNT is a platform where you can talk in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and a lot of other languages. And please, if you want to improve your English, come here with us. Today, I'm here with Luis, Wanda, and Ricardo to talk about the life, perspectives, thoughts about the life. And I hope we have a great conversation here today. So, hey, Luis, I don't know you yet, I think. So could you introduce yourself?
I'm Luiz Gustavo, né? I live in São Paulo. I'm 39 years old. I'm a network analyst and I work at IT, né? And in my free times, I like go travel, né? Travel and go swimming and do Kung Fu, Krav Maga, né? Martial arts, né? And ride a bike too. I like very much sports, né? And I I try, né? I'd like to more practice in English more and read books, né? But unfortunately, né? I work a lot and I don't have time to practice more, né? But today, thanks God, I stay here with us.
Great. And I will start with you because the number one is how would you describe yourself? But I
Sorry.
want that you say without to say what do you do for a living? How would you describe yourself without to say how do you work or things like
Yeah.
that?
Okay. Um, I with myself. I anxious and angry too. And I we help me about now. We help me. Make things to help me. For example, I uh, practice practice martial arts, né? And sports is helping me to a lot. And as I don't know in English, therapists, né? I don't know. I cannot. I can say
Yeah,
the
it's right. Therapy.
therapy. And like assim, and I need, né, to like speak more people, né? To, for example, about the life, about the other things. But but sometimes I have afraid to, for example, to practice in English because I think, for example, I speak English wrong. I speak English wrong. My English is not bad. I think, né? I think it's a problem for me. It's a problem because I think. Né? Do you
Yeah.
understand? No, do you understand, you guys? My English is
I,
not.
I feel you. I totally feel you. It's normal. It's totally normal. I'm a
Yeah.
little bit afraid here as well. Maybe I don't show this, but every meeting here, I feel a little afraid. It's totally normal
Yeah.
because English is not my first language. I'm learning English as
Yeah.
like you guys. So not a professor. I'm not a teacher. I'm a teacher, but I have a degree in physical education, not in English. So it's totally different. It's totally normal.
Yeah.
But congrats to be here talking with us and exercising your speaking, your listening. That's a great thing. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's very good. And you, Ricardo, how would you describe yourself?
Well, as the most part of population, I'm an anxious person too, but I try to do some things that help, like do exercises. Uh, I don't know, we have food. Uh, I don't know is how do you say in English, meditation? I don't know. Yeah. Try to keep the balance between the work, the personal life. That's it. I think is until now I have success because I have a lovely family and the lovely friends, so it's necessary to hang out sometime with your parents and your family and your friends, because it's so helpful when you talk if and spend the time with these people. So I'm an honest man, particular talk about money. I have a lot of others defects, faults, but about money, I'm an honest man. That's it. I think I love to take care people. I love to help people, and I'm a good father. In my opinion, I don't know. It's necessary to ask for my daughter, but I think I'm a good father. That's it.
Great, great. Thank you for sharing. And your turn, Wanda. How would you describe yourself?
I think I'm a friendly person. I love the nature. I love stay with my friends, my relatives, and a little bit workaholic, and that let me I do many things in the same time, and I lost my focus many times too because many things I bring to me. Yeah, it's a little bit for me. Yeah.
Great, great.
Me too.
There's
Me too.
there's some weights behind you or not?
What?
Weights to do exercise?
Yeah. Yes.
Great.
Yeah. It's this room is from my son. There is many computers here, many, and here weights, and there to play magic, and there to play video games. It's
Great, great.
it's a dream room for a
For
boy.
me.
Yeah, I think for all of you.
And so, guys, my turn. I describe myself as friendly, as like Wanda. I try to be polite. I try to be fun. Let me see. I love to dance. I love to ride a bike, as like Luis, and to go to the nature and to use my time doing important things. I think this is the most important thing in our life, to be with our relatives, the people that we really love, really like, really love. And I try to do it, and I'm a little bit crazy inside my mind. There's a mess here, and sometimes I make a lot of mistakes, but that's me. It's normal. Everybody is a little bit like this, so it's totally normal. But yeah, it's me. I'm trying to be patient with myself and confident to try to do new things. And yeah, that's all. That's all I think. And we have a different question, the number 2. What would like to have that you still don't have? Maybe on go, or I don't know, physical things, I don't know. But what would like to have that you still don't have? Wanda.
Yeah, for me personally, I have all the things I like and I love, and I'm grateful for this. And I think for the world, I I want to have peace in Brazil. I want to have union
Yeah.
for Brazilian people. I want to have respect for the nature. I want to have many. Um, I want to have a dream that the cure of the blindness of the paralyzed people. I dream for that. But for me personally, I have everything, and I thank God. I thanks God.
Great, great. And this is important to be grateful as like you. So yeah, very good, very good. Luis, and you, there's something that you really like to have, but you still don't have?
Would you like to have? I do like to many things. For example, I would like to help more people, né? I would like to, for example, when I go to the church, né? I I saw many people's help, for example, each other, né? But I would like to, for example, I help many people. For example, I think, for example, when I drive my drive car by car, né? I saw for example, the guys in the traffic light taking, for example, take the money or take the food. I prefer give the food, no money, because I don't know the guy use the drugs, né, that to buy drugs, buy drunk. I prefer give, né, the food, because the food is more important, né, when the people need, né, for example, the in specific case, né. And I também I like também very much. For example, when I saw the dogs or the animals on the street, I leave in my car. I leave. No, I bring in car. I don't know, ração. Dog foods. And I give the dog the food to dogs, and the dogs like very much, né? Lógico, some dogs, né? Afraid, né? But I leave the food, and the dogs, when I go out, the dogs, né? I can see, né? Far from the dogs eating, né? Eating foods, and I'd like to like other things to have, but for example, I still don't have. I still don't have a big problem, because, for example, helping me about, because I think more other people's than me. It's a problem for me. It's a problem because I take care of me first. After, I take care of other people. And I think I care more my mind too, because I don't have I have a problem about the organ, or I know time admin, I can say administrator time, sabe? Administrator my time, for example. The same like Wanda. I like do many things the same time, but is I'm confused. For example, I'd like to study in English. I'd like to study specific for example, IT, né? For example, IT, specific subtitle IT. I'd like to, for example, I'd like to make it, and when I think I didn't do, né? Sorry, I didn't nothing, né? Correctly. It's a very problem for me. About I think I have to better, né? It's better. I don't know. Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot the.
No problem.
I forgot the. Okay. Melhorar. I think.
Improve.
Improve. Yeah, improve this. This, for example, the time. Organize my time. And
Yeah.
help more people too, né? And help more people too, because I think inside me, né? For example, I need to, for example, I saw the people for I needed to help the people, but I cannot, but I can, but I do anything. It's but it's a problem for me.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Take
I
the
feel the
action.
same because I'm not a superhero. So it's
Yeah.
important to know that I'm not able to help everybody, but I really like to do it, but it's impossible.
Yeah.
But I feel that I would like to have sometimes I would like to have more money, because if I have more money, I can take care about my family better and the people that need my help. And I feel the same. I think everybody feel a little bit like this. So for me, it's very important to be peace, as like Wanda said, because if I don't have peace, it's impossible to live.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I have a calm life, and I'm a calm guy, so it's good for me. But I still don't have money as like I want to have. Maybe not money. Money is just a
Enough
tool.
money, né? Enough money, né? Enough
Yeah,
money
but
to live. Yeah.
money is just a tool. I would like to have more comfort. I would like to have
Yeah.
more time and things like that. But okay, I'm improving day by day, and I'm young guy. I do everything that I want. But Wanda, you said that you have everybody that you want to have and things like that. You are very grateful. But the number 4, have you ever felt frustrated because you haven't achieved what you seek? What do you think?
Yeah, I have frustrated. A micro frustrated all the days we have, because we need to do many things and you don't. It's impossible to do all the things. It's a little frustrated, and I get frustrated when I saw my friends fight each other because of politics. They give up. They don't get together anymore because of politics. I feel I want to get they together again, but I get frustrated because I think it's impossible because of what? Because of politics. Yeah, it's like
Uh,
that.
It's a problem. Huh? It's a very problem about the politics, because unfortunately, I saw many people, for example, fighting each other with this the sameness and said about the, for example, the no, the guys is very crazy today, because many guys send me about the videos, about the text, about the politics. No, I don't like it, because it's not change. because for example, there is complicated because, for example, tem right and I don't know in Portuguese is correct, né? But left and right, né? People
Yeah.
and you fight each other. It's a big problem. A big problem because the count is not better. It's not better, né? Não will be better, né? Will be better. Não vai melhorar. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, better when the people with each other. It's a complicated, né? It's complicated.
Yeah, I get
They
frustrated about this time of rudeness, of things I want to change everything, and I get frustrated about.
I learn I cannot change the word, but I can change me yourself, né?
Yeah.
No, but it's
I can't change my friends and my
it's
because of
complicated.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very hard. A big problem that we're facing nowadays. And welcome again, Ricardo.
Sorry.
No
I faced some problem
Internet, né, Ricardo?
Yeah, exactly.
It's normal.
Yeah.
Ricardo, we are talking about the number 4. Have you ever felt frustrated because you haven't achieved what you seek, what you're looking for? Have you ever?
Well, I think is, as Wanda told, I appreciate my life because I have a lot of essential things. Né? I have a home, a family, a work, a job, and I have some conditions in my childhood. I receive love from my parents, and I'm a health person. So I think I can't complain about my life. I think because I think I just say thanks for my life. Certainly, there are some goals or things that I would like to have. For example, a new house, bigger, maybe, but it's not so. It's not exactly a problem in my life. So I think I just I have to say thanks, and just it, I think, in my opinion.
Great. I think everybody felt a little bit frustrated in some time in our lives, but as like you, Ricardo, I think exactly the same. Sometimes I feel frustrated, but when I think about my life, when I think about my body, my family, everything is okay. I don't have real problems. I don't have so I have my family, I have my mom, and my family near me, and I have a house. The essential things I really have. Maybe we want a lot of things and we don't put attention in what we already have. So what do we had? So I feel exactly the same. I think I don't have big problems. I don't have big problems. I have a good life. I don't need to complain, because when I feel frustrated, I try to remember that, and it makes me comfortable again. Important to have this point of view, I think.
And thank you, God.
Yeah, thank you, God. It's important to be grateful. I think to be grateful is the most important thing.
spray,
yeah.
I spray too. I sometimes I spray, I thanks God for my life, for my family, for my friends. Thanks God I have a friends visit me and I visit them, and it's good, it's good. Thanks God.
And you, Luis, have you felt frustrated because you want something and it's not possible to achieve?
Yeah, sometime years ago, né, one year ago, I have about the main frustration about the Brazil, né, about the for example, about Brazil because when for example, I travel to other countries, when I come back in Brazil, I have frustration and for example, depression. For example, what do you think for the best in Brazil? For example, is the same. For example, the culture of Brazil, for example, is different to the other countries. And for example, when I saw on the street many garbage. Now garbage, no, I don't know, lixo in English, uh,
Trash?
trash. Yes, trash. Living on the street, the pollutions, the river pollutions, many river. Brazil is very, the country is very rich, but the people cannot preserve. Né? The people not no sorry. The people not
Don't preserve?
don't preserve. Yeah, don't preserve. Sorry, thank you. Don't preserve the place. Yeah, I mean I have frustrated. Sometimes I have frustrated about it. Today it's better. It's I mean I think I don't know. I'm in control it because the therapist, né, the psychologist help me about it very much. And when I practice martial arts too, I forgot the things. And for example, when I make other things to help me about it, but therapists is helping more it. Today, thanks God, I don't think I don't have frustration about it more. Thanks God. Yeah.
Great.
Guys, do you understand? I mean,
Yeah,
was
yeah,
that was
totally.
freezing. My English is freezing, but
Oh, it's normal.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's normal. We can got your idea. No, don't have problem.
Okay.
And guys, we are talking and I was thinking here because Wanda said that she do a lot of things at the same time and a lot of mess inside her mind. Luis, the same thing. And the number 6, it's a kind of about this kind of this. So why are we always running? Are are we always doing a lot of things at the same time? Maybe uh, I don't know you guys, but we have different generations in this meeting, and my generation, not my generation, but especially very young people, teenagers, and people like that. I saw in the TikTok, Instagram, a lot of people complain about the life. It's like, oh, I'm delayed. I want to have something and I don't have. My life is the worst life ever. And normally we think that we are behind all the time. So we are running all the time. We need to do a lot of things at the same time. We need to be productive. Why are we always running, in your opinion, Ricardo?
About to do a lot of things at the same time.
Yeah, not just do a lot of things at the same time, but yes. And I don't know you, but oh, I need to have thing. I need to improve my English. I need to do a lot of goals, a lot of things to achieve. I don't know if you feel like this,
Mhm.
but I can see this very, very common
Uh-huh.
nowadays.
Well, I'm 48 years old, so I can analyze the some generations. I think is generation X, Z, millennial, and there are others thing. I think there are some improvements in the new generation. I think it's so much common. You possible to find people that have 20 years or 30 years in this the range, and these young people have traveled to another countries in the Europe and the United States, and I think this new generation is more it's pay more attention in personal life. I think is so much common. They don't have or less prejudice about I think is therapy or another take pills or another things. They go to the doctor much more than the people from my age. And well, there are some problems certainly. Sometimes I know people from my company and other companies. Oh, I working during a year on this company and don't get any promotion. So that's a little different from my age, from my generation, because it's so common the people keep on the same company during all life sometimes, and it's so different. In my current company, the people every year, a lot of employees ask for quit, and they go to the another job. Is different because in the others companies that I worked, it's so much common people have 10, 15 years working in the same company, and on this current company, I don't know why. I think he's essentially this guy is working at the IT area, and it's so common because the market is so there are a lot of demand in this area. So, but I think it's necessary have balance and have a little more patience about this topic. Oh, sometimes it's necessary to work hard and wait for more time, 2, 3, 4 years before to get some promotion. I think is there are a lot of things that is possible to older generation learn from these guys and each other. And I think that's the beauty of our life, is that's it. It's possible to learn new things from a child or an adult. So I think that's the beauty of our life. I think that's it.
Yeah, the generation changed a lot. Actually, the world changed a lot, I think. And yeah, I totally agree with you. And you, Wanda, what's your point? Why are we always running as a people, as a world? You're muted.
I think all the generation está cobrando, I don't know the word, more than themselves. Like in the generation of my grandmother, it's so easy to live because they are like they are. They don't need to press anyone to be a great employee, a doctor, or anything like that. In case of the generation of my grandmother, they live like they need. If they have a son with a problem, no problem. They have a problem, they go to a little employment and they get a human life, and no problem. And generations and generations, and now all the child needs to be perfect, needs to talk in many languages, no only in Portuguese and English. They need to get exercise, get a perfect swimming or other thing like that. And when I heard the parents talking about their child, they used to say, "Oh, it's the most important leader in her school. It's the most." All the person needs to be the most, the beautiful, beauty too. They, oh my gosh, they took off the teeth to put the mentex inside the teeth. Oh my gosh, what is this kind of thing? Oh my gosh. And another thing, and I think it's a little bit crazy, this generation. And another one from my grandson is worse, because they need to get the special person. They lost
I
the gratitude too.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more because I feel exactly the same. I think nowadays we have more options and we comparison ourselves all the time. Because in the past, maybe you have your things, your, I don't know, but your family, 4 people, 5 people to compare inside your home. But nowadays we have these and we can compare with all the world. Oh my gosh, she spoke 5 languages and I don't have time to work out. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's very,
it's
very
hard.
interesting.
It's hard. It's for what? I don't know. It's a crazy time.
Exactly. Why?
Why?
And you, Luis, what your opinion about this
I
topic?
think it's the problem with us, né? Because with us create the many things and don't have time to important things. For example, workout, stay with family, with your family, né? And for example, travel to go out to the, for example, on the weekend when there are free times, you go travel to family, for example, the next place, né, to relax your mind, and the other, for example, and the exercise is a good point, like a workout, it's very important too, né? And but when you say when the same you like said, né? For example, the problem is a cell phone is a problem because that many people typing WhatsApp in Instagram, kind of, I saw the when the people travel to the, você viu? Você viu? The people's travel to the, for example, the Disney, for example. But this photo, for example, these photos, it's not the real life of the people, for example, the people totally happy. It's a problem because the people, the many people cannot, no, don't know the people. I forgot the phrase. No, the people. I didn't blank the things.
No problem.
But just the people there are many problems about it because this problem created about it. Né? For example, I would like, for example, me too. Me too. I think me too because I experience because I want to make many things, but I don't have time to many things. But I organize it to important things. It's today I learn to, for example, create the schedule. For example, nowadays today I will do each. For example, I go to swimming, ride a bike. Tomorrow I go. I study English and to organize, né? But no, I think many things in your heads, in mind, and you very crazy, né? And you very crazy. It's a problem. The guys, it's making it's become the depression, anxious. In the other, for example, illness, né? In the other, example, illness. I can say illness, né? Illness, sickness, né? Sickness or illness, né? The same, né?
Yeah,
Illness.
maybe.
Doenças, né? Yeah.
And you brought a good point, and the point about the number 8. Do
Okay.
you often
Yeah.
compare yourself to other people? Does it increase your anxiety? You, Luis, do you often compare yourself with other people? And if yes, it's increase your anxious?
A good point because yes, I compare. Sometimes I compare because I'm very anxious. I'm very anxious about it, and nowadays I'm better. I'm better, but for example, 2 years ago, I have a problem because I don't I I don't help. Okay, I don't have help. I didn't help about, for example, therapies and to help to other people's and to, for example, to conversation to other people about, for example, I have a problem about it. Could you help me about, for example, help me about, for example, why can I do, for example, why can I do, for example, I have a problem about it. For example, the people, for example, me, eu don't know, em English, orgulhoso, tipo assim, cannot don't help, cannot help to other people to help you. Yeah, for example, to help you. Não, você quer se ajudar. I don't know in English it. I have a problem about it.
I got your point. It's impossible to help people that if these people don't want to be helped, maybe. So it's important to have this point about to realize what increase your anxious, and you need other people to help about this point. Maybe
Yeah.
and I got your point. I got your point.
Yeah.
And you, Ricardo, do you compare yourself with other people?
I think it's inevitable. Huh? It's so common. I think I try to avoid, but it's not so easy. Huh? I think is when you have a, a balance, it's better, because it's not so common to compare yourself with others people, but it's common. I think it's necessary try to do things like I told you, and my classmates told too. Uh, do the therapy, do the exercise, maybe meditation. Uh, I think is I don't know, a spiritualism. I think is I, spiritualism.
Yeah, it's
It,
spiritualism. Yeah,
yeah, it's
spiritualism.
different from each person. Some people found the spiritualism go to the church. And other people look at the nature and can reach this same spiritualism. It's different for each person, but I think it's necessary. Hobbies too, and there are a lot of things that try to balance in your life, and so this thing is reduce the necessity and the affect from you look at another guy and bring some bad feeling for you when you try to comparing, or just there is a thought that's getting your brain and uh, constantly, and this feeling made part of you and became to bring a lot of bad feelings in your life, and well, is a uh, sometimes is difficult to avoid. So, but I think, as you told, these things bring more balance, and it's better to manage these challenges in your life. I think because, in my opinion, avoid these feelings is a challenge. That's it.
Yeah, big challenge, I think, nowadays, especially nowadays. And you, Wanda, last but not least.
No, I never compare myself with another one. In the past, maybe, but nowadays I work a lot to stay here when I stay. And I love my life. I have proud for myself because I achieved many goals that I want to achieve it. And now I'm not look for another one. My life is completely, and I love my job. I love my family. I love my friends. I love my scuba diving. I love everything. And if I want to another thing, I I go to obtain this kind of thing. And I think the key for get in peace with each other and with ourselves is grateful. You need to wake up and see, wow, I have a bed. My gosh, I have a bed to sleep here in a room. Oh my gosh, when I take a shower, my gosh, surprising every day for the small things. My gosh, I have a shower. My gosh, thank you. Shower is so interesting time. My gosh. And I think it is like that. The small things, be grateful all the time for the small thing. And you get to see how happy you are. We are.
It's good point, Wanda. It's a small thing is more important in the grateful. Yeah, for example, for I grateful today. I thanks a lot of God. For example, about the food, about for example the water, about the for example the rain. The many people
Complain,
complain
complain about,
complain about.
no.
For example, I know I love the rain
Thank you
because
for the rain.
I need,
Yeah,
and we need in a
beautiful.
day. Yeah,
It's
thankful,
beautiful.
beautiful. That's good.
Water from the sky.
Uh,
So beautiful time.
yeah,
Yeah. Great
Great
is
tip.
the key.
Great tip. I couldn't agree more because I really believe that it's important to pay attention in ourselves, to be present and try to live our life. As like you said, to when we pay attention in ourselves, in the present, in our life, it's possible to be grateful because if I'm thinking about what I don't have, what I want in the future all the time, I don't have time to enjoy my life. I don't have time to enjoy my things, my family, the people around me. So I totally agree with you, and especially small things.
Yeah.
When we are not able to do the small things, we missing a lot. If you are not able to, maybe you broke your feet. If you are not able to walk, you are missing you're missing a lot. So sometimes we don't pay attention about we already have. So it's important. I totally agree
for
too.
example, but many things, the money for them take for them to take the happy. No, it's help. So, but it's depend the people. It's depend the people. I saw many people, for example, the poor people is more happy than rich people. You know,
Yeah.
it's a good point. It's a good point for with us to think better, né? Think better about your life, né? It's, I thanks God for my life, for my family, for your all things. I cannot clan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So guys, thank you so much. Our time is running out. Thank you, Luis. You gave me 3 topics about new new meetings here. I'm
I'm very
taking
crazy.
notes here.
Sorry,
No,
sorry.
thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Ricardo. It's a pleasure to be
Thank
here with you
you.
all. Yeah, I had a great day, and I hope you all. There's a link on the chat. Please click on the button. Feel free to say everything that you want to say and help me with this. So, guys, have a great day. Have a great
Great day,
week. See
guys.
you
Bye
next
bye.
week.
Thank
See
you.